Alright, so today I'm doing an experiment. I'm making, I guess I'm going to call them bacon bourbon beer burgers with beer cheese. Um, so what I've got is some sauce that I'm going to cook um, and put into my ground beef and cook those up. There's your ground beef. Make some burger patties, and then I've got some bacon that I fried up that I'm going to top them with. And I'm going to make some more beer cheese, which is just a cream cheese beer cheddar cheese mixture. So the first thing I have is this sauce, and again I'm going to put this sauce into, I'm going to cook it down first, and then I'm going to put it into my raw hamburger, form those into patties, and cook those up. This sauce is a mix of my bourbon chicken sauce and my barbecue beer sauce. I don't know, I must be getting bored or something. But so I'm going to cook the sauce down and then put it in. So the ingredients in this sauce are a half a cup of water, a half a cup of beer, a quarter cup of soy sauce, a quarter cup of Worcestershire sauce, 2/3 cup of brown sugar, 6 tablespoons of apple juice, 2 tablespoons of vinegar. I used rice vinegar, but you can use any kind. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, a quarter cup of ketchup, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of ginger, and about a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. So that's kind of my mixture of my bourbon chicken sauce slash beer barbecue sauce that I used on my barbecue bacon beer brats. So I've got this sauce all mixed up. We're going to see how it goes, and I'm going to cook it in this pan on about medium heat. And I'm going to let that simmer for probably about 10 minutes until it has thickened up and I spilled a little bit, and the volume of it has reduced by half, so it turns into a nice, almost barbecue sauce consistency. Alright, so I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to stir it a little bit here and there, make sure the brown sugar doesn't stick to the bottom while it's cooking up. And then after that, I'm going to take about a half a cup of this finished sauce. I'm going to put it into my 2 pounds of ground beef. I'm going to mix that together, and then I'm going to form probably about 6 third-pound patties and cook them up in here. After I fried my bacon, I drained and wiped out most of the grease, but I did leave a little bit in there, so I'm going to end up cooking the burgers in just a touch of bacon grease, just shits and giggles, why not? And I didn't have to wash the pan, so okay. So I'm going to let this sauce cook, and then after that I will mix it into, again, mix a half cup into my ground beef. I'm going to form the patties, and then I'll show you the next step. Alrighty, so I cooked up my beer bourbon sauce, and this is what it looks like. Let's see. That's about the consistency. It's like between a syrup and a barbecue sauce consistency. So what I did is I took about a half a cup of this and I mixed it in with my 2 pounds of ground beef, and I made 6 of these third-pound patties with it. So I've got my pan on about a medium-low heat. I like to cook my burgers on a little bit of a lower heat. That way they don't quite seize up and puff up in the middle and cook unevenly and just kind of get thick. I like them to kind of stay the size they were when I formed them. So I'm going to cook them a little bit lower. And again, like I said, I've got a little bit of bacon grease, just kind of like just barely an amount. Like I wiped out most of it, but it's just kind of chilling in there. It'll add maybe a little extra flavor, but whatever. So I'm going to get those going. While I'm doing that, I'm also going to make my beer cheese, which is, again, I've got 8 ounces of cream cheese, and then I've got 2 cups of cheddar cheese, and I'm just going to melt these together on a medium-low heat. Once they combine, I am going to add about 8 ounces of beer, and I'm going to add it just a couple ounces at a time and stir it until it gets to just a regular cheese sauce consistency. So, make my pan mine's almost ready. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting these on. Still a little low. I'll turn that up. Okay, so once these are done, I'm gonna get everything together and then I'll assemble them and give them a try. Alright, so I've got everything cooked up. Cooked up my burgers. They came out really well. Cooked up my beer cheese sauce, got quite a bit of it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. Got my bacon, got my buns, and I'm gonna put it together. Alright. And I already tasted the patty a little bit. It's got some pretty good flavor. It tastes like a bourbon chicken sauce. You can taste like a hint of the beer flavor. It's pretty good. So I got my, boom. So I've got my thingy thing on there. I'm gonna put a little extra of the beer bourbon sauce on there, just for shits and giggles. It's already got good flavor, but why the hell not? And then I guess I'll put my beer cheese on next. Oh, this is gonna be messy. Okay. And then I'm gonna top it with some bacon. Boom. 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 Whatever fanciness. And this, I know it's hard to tell, is what it looks like. I'm actually gonna stop the camera and take a picture real quick. Alrighty. So again, boom. I know the lighting sucks because my curtains suck and the sun's coming down, but that's what she looks like. Gonna give it a try. Oh. I need a napkin. Alrighty. Ah, shit. That's not bad. Shoot, that's not bad at all. That beer cheese complements the like the bourbon flavor of the burger, like the bourbon sauce, beer, barbecue sauce flavor that the burger has. The beer cheese hits pretty good with that, and the bacon goes great on it too. Shoot, yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of that house. I'm gonna have to get that out of my house. But yeah, I think that was a pretty good experiment. I'm happy with how everything turned out. I'm really happy with how the burgers turned out. Like, putting the half cup of sauce in with the meat mixture, I think gave it enough flavor, but not too overpowering of a bourbon sauce beer barbecue flavor. I don't even know how to describe it. I just put a bunch of shit together and it's there. But anyway, and again, the beer cheese goes really well with that flavor profile. Bacon goes great with it. I think I'm gonna keep this one. I think this is a good one. So, but for now, I'm gonna have to get it out of my house. So I think I might have to maybe give those to Mr. Miser or fucking Morgan or E or somebody. So, alright. I'm gonna pack this up and get out of my house. That was a really good experiment. I'm pretty happy with it. Damn, that's good shit. Okay. Alrighty. If you make it, it's a weird ass shit, but if you make it, it's pretty good. And hope you enjoy, and you're welcome, stoners.